It was the weekend of February 15-16, 2003, when thieves pulled off the largest diamond heist in history, stealing over $100 million worth of loose diamonds, gold, silver, and other jewels from a vault in Antwerp, Belgium. This was no ordinary vault. It was located 2 floors below the main floor of the Antwerp Diamond Center building, in the heart of the city's heavily guarded diamond district. The vault was protected by an array of advanced security mechanisms, including a combination lock, infrared heat detectors, a seismic sensor, Doppler radar, and a magnetic field detector. Yet, despite these robust security measures, the thieves managed to breach the vault and get away with their loot. The mastermind behind the heist was Leonardo Notarbartolo, an Italian thief who had rented an office in the Antwerp Diamond Center building over 2 years prior to the robbery. Notarbartolo's office provided him with access to a safe deposit box in the vault, and he used this access to conduct detailed surveillance of the Diamond Center. He allegedly installed a small camera above the vault door to monitor the guards and record the vault's combination, transmitting footage to a storage device concealed in a fire extinguisher. But that wasn't the strangest part. Notarbartolo also claimed to have visited the vault under the guise of a routine trip and sprayed hairspray on the thermal motion sensor to temporarily disable it. As the investigation into the heist unfolded, it became clear that the thieves had employed a series of sophisticated techniques to circumvent the security systems of the vault. They used a custom aluminum plate to maintain the magnetic field when opening the vault door, and a long, 2-part, 3-dimensional key to unlock the door along with its combination. Once inside, they used a crowbar to pry open the day gate and a polystyrene shield to block their thermal signature from the infrared sensor. But how did they manage to break open 109 of the 189 safe deposit boxes, each equipped with both a unique key lock and a 3-letter combination lock? The answer lay in a custom-made, hand-cranked device that the thieves had brought with them. The Antwerp Diamond District, where the heist took place, is a unique and fascinating area. It's a square mile of streets and alleys that's home to over 500 companies, 500 brokers, merchants and diamond cutters, and 380 workshops. The district is dominated by Jewish, Indian, Lebanese, and Armenian dealers, known as diamantaires, who have been trading diamonds in the area for centuries. In fact, Antwerp has been a hub of the diamond trade since the 15th century, when a new form of diamond polishing tool, the scaife, was invented, enabling the creation of the stereotypical sparkling, multifaceted diamond. But despite its rich history, the district is also a place of high security and tight-knit relationships, so how did the thieves manage to pull off such a brazen heist? The investigation into the Antwerp diamond heist was extensive, but it ultimately resulted in only a few arrests and convictions. Most of the diamonds stolen remain unrecovered to this day, leaving many questions unanswered. But the heist itself was not an isolated incident. It's part of a larger pattern of high-stakes robberies that have taken place in the diamond trade. For example, in 2015, a group of elderly thieves pulled off a daring burglary in London's Hatton Garden, stealing an estimated £14 million worth of jewels and cash. The Hatton Garden heist was notable for its sophistication and brazenness, with the thieves using a Hilti DD350 industrial power drill to bore through the vault walls. But what's the connection between these two heists, and what do they reveal about the world of high-stakes crime? As we delve deeper into the story of the Antwerp diamond heist, we'll explore the intricate web of relationships and security measures that were in place at the time. We'll examine the techniques used by the thieves to breach the vault and the subsequent investigation that followed. But we'll also look at the broader context of the diamond trade and the ways in which it's vulnerable to high-stakes crime. The Antwerp diamond heist is a fascinating and complex story that raises many questions, but one thing is clear. It's a story that will keep you on the edge of your seat. But that's not the only surprising aspect of this case. The fact that most of the stolen diamonds remain unrecovered is a stark reminder of the difficulties of tracking down stolen goods in the diamond trade. And that's what makes this case so intriguing: the combination of high-stakes crime, sophisticated security measures, and the secrets that still remain hidden. The level of sophistication and planning that went into the Antwerp diamond heist is a testament to the cunning and expertise of the thieves. It's astonishing to think that Leonardo Notarbartolo and his team were able to bypass the vault's advanced security systems, including the combination lock, infrared heat detectors, and seismic sensor, by employing a series of clever techniques. The use of a small camera to record the vault's combination and the installation of a polystyrene shield to block the thermal signature of the thief are just a few examples of the meticulous planning that went into this heist. But what's even more intriguing is the fact that the thieves were able to gain access to the vault in the first place, and that's where the story takes a fascinating turn. Notarbartolo's decision to rent an office in the Antwerp Diamond Center building, which housed the vault, was a masterstroke. It provided him with the perfect cover to conduct surveillance and gather intelligence on the security systems. And it's worth noting that the Antwerp Diamond Center is located in the heart of the Antwerp Diamond District, an area that's been a hub of diamond trading for centuries. The district is home to some of the world's most renowned diamond traders, cutters, and polishers, and it's estimated that over 80% of the world's rough diamonds pass through this area. But despite the district's reputation for being a secure and heavily guarded area, the thieves were still able to pull off the impossible. As we delve deeper into the story, it becomes clear that the Antwerp diamond heist was not just a simple case of theft, but a complex web of intrigue and deception. The fact that the thieves were able to use a custom-made, hand-cranked device to break open 109 safe deposit boxes, each equipped with its own unique key lock and combination lock, is a testament to their skill and expertise. But what's even more remarkable is the fact that the heist was carried out over a weekend, when the Diamond District is typically quiet, and that the thieves were able to evade detection for so long. It's a stark reminder that even the most secure systems can be vulnerable to exploitation, and that the world of diamond trading is often shrouded in secrecy and mystery. The Antwerp Diamond District, with its rich history and cultural significance, is a fascinating place, full of characters and stories that are waiting to be uncovered. From the Jewish diamantaires who have dominated the trade for centuries, to the Indian and Lebanese traders who have more recently become major players, the district is a melting pot of cultures and traditions. And at the heart of it all is the Antwerp World Diamond Center, an organization that promotes the interests of the diamond trade and provides a platform for buyers and sellers to connect. But despite its reputation for being a hub of legitimate trade, the district has also been linked to various scandals and controversies over the years, including money laundering and diamond smuggling. As we explore the world of diamond trading, it becomes clear that the Antwerp diamond heist is not an isolated incident, but rather part of a larger pattern of high-stakes crime and deception. The Hatton Garden safe deposit burglary, which took place in London in 2015, is another example of a daring heist that was carried out with precision and skill. The fact that the thieves were able to drill through the 50 cm thick vault walls using a Hilti DD350 industrial power drill and make off with an estimated £14 million worth of goods is a testament to their expertise and cunning. But what's even more remarkable is the fact that the heist was carried out by a group of elderly men who were able to evade detection for so long, and that the investigation was hindered by a series of twists and turns. The Hatton Garden burglary, like the Antwerp diamond heist, is a complex and fascinating case that raises more questions than answers. How were the thieves able to gain access to the vault, and what was the motive behind the heist? The fact that the thieves were able to use a lift shaft to gain access to the vault, and that they were able to drill through the walls without being detected, is a stark reminder of the vulnerabilities of even the most secure systems. And it's worth noting that the Hatton Garden burglary, like the Antwerp diamond heist, is a case that is still shrouded in mystery, with many questions still unanswered. But one thing is clear: the world of diamond trading is a high-stakes game where the players are often willing to take enormous risks to get what they want. As we continue to explore the world of diamond trading, it becomes clear that the Antwerp diamond heist is just the tip of the iceberg. The fact that most of the stolen diamonds remain unrecovered is a stark reminder of the difficulties of tracking down stolen goods in the diamond trade. And it's worth noting that the diamond trade is a complex and often opaque industry, where the players are often shrouded in secrecy and mystery. But despite the challenges, the investigation into the Antwerp diamond heist continues, and it's likely that new revelations will come to light as the story unfolds. The question is, what will these revelations reveal, And how will they impact our understanding of the diamond trade and the world of high-stakes crime? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain. The story of the Antwerp diamond heist is a fascinating and complex one, full of twists and turns that will keep us guessing until the very end. As we delve deeper into the Antwerp diamond heist, it becomes clear that the thieves' meticulous planning and execution were matched only by the complexity of the diamond trade itself. The Antwerp Diamond District, where the heist took place, is a hub of activity that sees over $56 billion in turnover every year, with roughly 234 million carats of diamonds traded annually. This is a staggering figure, especially when considering that the district is home to only 30,000 people, many of whom are diamantaires or diamond traders and cutters. But what's even more fascinating is the fact that over 80% of the world's rough diamonds pass through this district, making it the largest diamond district in the world. The thieves, led by Leonardo Notarbartolo, were well aware of the district's significance and the wealth that flowed through it. They spent over 2 years planning the heist, using sophisticated techniques to circumvent the vault's security systems. One of the most intriguing aspects of the heist is the way the thieves used a small camera to monitor the guards and record the vault's combination, transmitting the footage to a storage device concealed in a fire extinguisher. This level of planning and attention to detail is a testament to the thieves' expertise and patience. But that wasn't the strangest part. The thieves also used hairspray to disable the thermal motion sensor, and a custom-made aluminum plate to maintain the magnetic field when opening the vault door. As we examine the events leading up to the heist, it's clear that the thieves were not just opportunistic thieves, but rather calculated professionals who understood the intricacies of the diamond trade. The fact that they were able to break into 109 of the 189 safe deposit boxes, each equipped with both a unique key lock and a 3-letter combination lock, is a remarkable feat. But what's even more remarkable is the fact that the thieves were able to do so without triggering any of the vault's security systems, including the infrared sensor and the Doppler radar. This level of sophistication raises questions about the security measures in place at the time and whether they were adequate to prevent such a brazen heist. The Antwerp diamond heist has drawn comparisons to other high-profile robberies, such as the Hatton Garden safe deposit burglary in London. While the two heists share some similarities, they also have some key differences. The Hatton Garden burglary, which took place in 2015, saw a group of elderly men use a Hilti DD350 industrial power drill to bore through the vault walls and steal an estimated £14 million worth of goods. In contrast, the Antwerp diamond heist was a more complex and sophisticated operation, involving a larger team of thieves and a more elaborate plan. But both heists highlight the vulnerabilities of even the most secure facilities and the need for constant vigilance and innovation in the field of security. As we continue to unravel the mysteries of the Antwerp diamond heist, it's becoming clear that the story is far more complex and intriguing than initially thought. The thieves' use of advanced techniques and technology, combined with their intimate knowledge of the diamond trade, has raised more questions than answers. Who were the masterminds behind the heist, and what was their ultimate goal? Were they simply in it for the money, or was there a larger motive at play? And what about the diamonds themselves? Where did they end up, and who ultimately profited from the heist? These are just a few of the questions that remain unanswered, and as we dig deeper, it's becoming clear that the truth behind the Antwerp diamond heist is far more complex and fascinating than we ever could have imagined. The investigation into the heist has been ongoing for years, with numerous arrests and convictions, but the majority of the stolen diamonds remain unrecovered. This has led to speculation about the involvement of organized crime syndicates and the potential for the diamonds to be sold on the black market. But what's even more intriguing is the fact that the heist has had a lasting impact on the diamond trade, with many experts calling for increased security measures and more stringent regulations. The Antwerp Diamond District, in particular, has been forced to re-examine its security protocols and implement new measures to prevent such a heist from happening again. But despite these efforts, the district remains a hub of activity, with millions of dollars worth of diamonds changing hands every day. As we explore the world of high-stakes crime and the diamond trade, it's becoming clear that the Antwerp diamond heist is just the tip of the iceberg. The trade is fraught with corruption, deceit, and violence, And the heist is just one example of the many ways in which criminals are able to exploit the system. But it's also a testament to the ingenuity and cunning of the thieves, who were able to pull off one of the most daring heists in history. And as we delve deeper into the story, it's becoming clear that the truth behind the Antwerp diamond heist is far more complex and fascinating than we ever could have imagined. But that's not the only surprising aspect of this story. The fact that the thieves were able to evade capture for so long, and that the majority of the stolen diamonds remain unrecovered, is a testament to the sophistication and cunning of the thieves. As we delve deeper into the Antwerp diamond heist, it becomes increasingly clear that the thieves' level of sophistication was unmatched. The fact that they were able to bypass the vault's advanced security systems, including the combination lock, infrared heat detectors, and Doppler radar, is a testament to their cunning and expertise. But what's even more remarkable is that they were able to do so without triggering any alarms, allowing them to work undetected for hours. The use of a polystyrene shield to block the thermal signature of the thief who entered the vault, and the covering of the ceiling light sensor with tape, demonstrate a level of attention to detail that is nothing short of impressive. But that wasn't the only clever tactic employed by the thieves. The custom-made, hand-cranked device used to break open the safe deposit boxes is a remarkable example of their ingenuity. The fact that they were able to open 109 of the 189 boxes, each equipped with both a unique key lock and a 3-letter combination lock, is a staggering achievement. And the level of planning and preparation that went into the heist is evident in the fact that they were able to return to Nodar Bartelow's apartment in Antwerp after the robbery, where they presumably divided the spoils. But the question remains, how did they manage to evade capture for so long, and what happened to the majority of the stolen diamonds? The Antwerp Diamond District, where the heist took place, is a fascinating and complex world. The district is home to over 500 companies, 500 brokers, merchants, and diamond cutters, and is the largest diamond district in the world. The fact that 84% of the world's rough diamonds pass through the district, and that approximately 50% of the rough diamonds return to Antwerp for cutting and polishing, makes it a hub of activity for the diamond trade. But the district is also notoriously secretive, with many of its dealings taking place behind closed doors. The fact that the thieves were able to operate in this environment and to use the district's own systems against it is a testament to their knowledge and expertise. As we examine the events surrounding the heist, it becomes clear that the thieves were able to exploit weaknesses in the district's security. The fact that Nodar Bartelow was able to rent an office in the Antwerp Diamond Center building, and to use this as a base of operations, is a remarkable example of their ability to blend in and gather intelligence. The use of a small camera to monitor the guards and record the vault's combination, and the transmission of this footage to a storage device concealed in a fire extinguisher, demonstrate a level of sophistication that is unmatched. But the question remains, how did they manage to gain access to the building, and what was the role of the other individuals involved in the heist? The investigation into the heist was extensive, but the fact that most of the stolen diamonds remain unrecovered is a testament to the thieves' ability to cover their tracks. The use of coded messages and secret meetings, and the fact that the thieves were able to divide the spoils and disappear into the night, make it clear that this was a highly organized and well-planned operation. But the question remains, what happened to the diamonds, and who was involved in the heist? The answer to this question may lie in the fact that the Antwerp Diamond District is a complex and secretive world, where many of the players are unknown and where the stakes are high. As we continue to unravel the mystery of the Antwerp diamond heist, it becomes clear that the thieves' level of expertise and sophistication was unmatched. The fact that they were able to pull off the largest diamond heist in history, and to evade capture for so long, is a testament to their cunning and expertise. But the question remains, what was the motive behind the heist, and what was the ultimate goal of the thieves? The answer to this question may lie in the fact that the Antwerp Diamond District is a highly lucrative and competitive world, where the stakes are high, and where the players are willing to do whatever it takes to come out on top. The midpoint of our investigation reveals a pivotal turning point: the thieves' ability to bypass the vault's magnetic lock. This was achieved by carefully removing the bottom portion of the screws securing the plates, while the magnetic field was inactive, and using adhesive tape to keep them in place. This level of sophistication and attention to detail is a hallmark of the heist and demonstrates the thieves' ability to think outside the box and come up with creative solutions to complex problems. But this also raises more questions, such as how they were able to gain access to the vault's security systems, and what was the role of the other individuals involved in the heist. The Antwerp diamond heist is a complex and fascinating case, full of twists and turns. As we continue to investigate, it becomes clear that the thieves' level of expertise and sophistication was unmatched. The fact that they were able to pull off the largest diamond heist in history and to evade capture for so long is a testament to their cunning and expertise. But the question remains, what was the ultimate goal of the thieves, and what happened to the stolen diamonds? The answer to this question may lie in the fact that the Antwerp diamond district is a highly lucrative and competitive world, where the stakes are high, and where the players are willing to do whatever it takes to come out on top. As we delve deeper into the world of the Antwerp diamond district, it becomes clear that the heist was not just a simple robbery, but a complex and highly organized operation. The fact that the thieves were able to use the district's own systems against it, and to exploit weaknesses in the security, demonstrates a level of knowledge and expertise that is unmatched. But the question remains, how did they manage to gain access to the district's inner workings, and what was the role of the other individuals involved in the heist? The answer to this question may lie in the fact that the Antwerp diamond district is a complex and secretive world, where many of the players are unknown and where the stakes are high. The investigation into the heist is ongoing, but one thing is clear. The Antwerp diamond heist is a case that will go down in history as one of the most brazen and sophisticated robberies of all time. The fact that the thieves were able to pull off the largest diamond heist in history and to evade capture for so long is a testament to their cunning and expertise. But the question remains, what was the ultimate goal of the thieves, and what happened to the stolen diamonds? The answer to this question may lie in the fact that the Antwerp diamond district is a highly lucrative and competitive world, where the stakes are high, and where the players are willing to do whatever it takes to come out on top. But that wasn't the strangest part, as the true extent of the heist's complexity and the secrets that lie within the Antwerp diamond district are still waiting to be uncovered. To understand how the impossible was achieved, you have to look at the man who moved into the beating heart of the district itself. His name was Leonardo Notarbartolo, an Italian national who presented himself as a legitimate, mid-level gem trader. He rented an office on the upper floors of the Antwerp Diamond Center building at 911 Schupstraat. That address was as Notarbartolo settled into his new office, he began to meticulously plan the heist, using his legitimate business as a cover to gather intelligence on the vault's security systems. It's estimated that he spent over 2 years preparing for the robbery, carefully studying the guards' routines and the vault's combination lock. But what's remarkable is that Notarbartolo didn't just stop at observation, he allegedly installed a small camera above the vault door to monitor the guards and record the vault's combination, transmitting footage to a storage device concealed in a fire extinguisher. This level of sophistication raises questions about the level of expertise and resources available to the thieves. But that wasn't the only clever tactic employed by Notarbartolo and his team. At some point, probably before the robbery, he visited the vault under the guise of a routine trip and sprayed hairspray on the thermal motion sensor to temporarily disable it. This move, though seemingly trivial, would later prove to be a crucial step in bypassing the vault's security systems. The thieves also carefully removed the bottom portion of the screws securing the magnetic plates, using adhesive tape to keep them in place, and then used a custom aluminum plate to maintain the magnetic field when opening the vault door. This level of precision and planning is a testament to the thieves' meticulous nature. As the team worked to bypass the vault's security systems, they encountered another challenge: the infrared sensor. To avoid detection, a thief used a polystyrene shield to block his thermal signature, securing the shield in front of the sensor. The group also covered the ceiling light sensor with tape and then turned on the lights inside the vault to work undetected. This cat-and-mouse game between the thieves and the security systems is a fascinating aspect of the heist, with each side trying to outmaneuver the other. Once inside the vault, the thieves used a custom-made, hand-cranked device to break open 109 of the 189 safe deposit boxes, each equipped with both a unique key lock and a 3-letter combination lock. The fact that they were able to open so many boxes, despite the advanced security measures, is a testament to their skill and determination. But what's also striking is that the thieves seem to know exactly which boxes to target, leaving many others untouched. This raises questions about the level of inside knowledge they may have had, and whether they were acting alone or with the help of someone on the inside. As the investigation into the heist unfolded, it became clear that the thieves had pulled off an unprecedented feat. The Antwerp diamond heist, dubbed the heist of the century, was the largest ever diamond heist and one of the largest robberies in history. Thieves stole loose diamonds, gold, silver, and other types of jewelry valued at more than $100 million. But despite the enormity of the crime, the thieves seem to have vanished into thin air, leaving behind only a few clues and a trail of unanswered questions. The fact that most of the diamonds stolen remain unrecovered to this day is a sobering reminder of the complexity and sophistication of the heist. The Antwerp Diamond District, where the heist took place, is a fascinating and unique place. It's an area of just 1 square mile, but it's home to 84% of the world's rough diamonds, making it the largest diamond district in the world. The district is dominated by Jewish, Jain Indian, Lebanese Maronite Christian, and Armenian dealers, known as diamantaires. More than 80% of Antwerp's Jewish population works in the diamond trade, and Yiddish was, historically, a main language of the diamond exchange. This cultural and economic context is essential to understanding the heist and its significance. But despite its reputation as a hub of diamond trading, the Antwerp Diamond District is not immune to crime. In fact, the district's history is marked by a series of high-profile heists and robberies, including the infamous Antwerp diamond heist. This raises questions about the level of security and oversight in the district, and whether the industry is doing enough to prevent such crimes. The fact that the heist was able to occur in such a heavily guarded and monitored area is a testament to the sophistication and planning of the thieves. As we delve deeper into the story of the Antwerp diamond heist, it becomes clear that this was no ordinary crime. The level of planning, sophistication, and expertise involved is unprecedented, and the fact that most of the diamonds stolen remain unrecovered to this day is a sobering reminder of the complexity and scale of the heist. But what's also striking is the way in which the heist has become a kind of legend, a testament to the enduring power of diamonds and the human desire to possess them. The Antwerp diamond heist is a story that continues to fascinate and intrigue us, a reminder of the darker side of human nature and the enduring allure of diamonds. As the Antwerp diamond heist continues to intrigue us, it's worth noting that this wasn't an isolated incident in the world of high-stakes robberies. In fact, just over a decade later, a similar heist would take place in London's Hatton Garden, where a group of elderly men would use sophisticated techniques to break into an underground safe deposit facility. But what's striking about these two heists is the level of planning and expertise that went into them, and the fact that they both targeted the diamond trade. The Antwerp heist, in particular, highlights the vulnerabilities of the diamond industry, where security measures can be bypassed with the right knowledge and equipment. But that wasn't the strangest part. The Antwerp diamond heist also raises questions about the role of insiders in the diamond trade. Nodar Bartolo, the mastermind behind the heist, had rented an office in the Antwerp Diamond Center building, which gave him access to a safe deposit box in the vault. This level of access suggests that there may have been some level of complicity or negligence on the part of the Diamond Center's management or security personnel. And yet, despite the numerous investigations and arrests that followed, the exact circumstances of the heist remain unclear. As we delve deeper into the world of diamond trading, it becomes clear that the Antwerp Diamond District is a unique and tightly knit community. With its own language, customs, and traditions, the district has been the hub of the diamond trade for centuries. But this community is not without its secrets and rivalries. The fact that over 80% of the world's rough diamonds pass through the district makes it a high-stakes game, where fortunes can be made and lost in an instant. And yet, despite the high level of security and scrutiny, the district has been vulnerable to attacks from outside and within. The Hatton Garden heist, which took place in 2015, is a case in point. The thieves, who were all experienced and elderly, used a Hilti DD-350 industrial power drill to bore through the 50 cm thick vault walls. The fact that they were able to do so without being detected raises questions about the level of security at the facility. But what's even more striking is the fact that the investigation into the heist was assigned to the Flying Squad, a branch of the Specialist, Organised and Economic Crime Command within London's Metropolitan Police Service. This suggests that the authorities took the heist very seriously and were willing to deploy significant resources to catch the perpetrators. As we compare the two heists, it becomes clear that there are some similarities between them. Both involved sophisticated techniques and equipment, and both targeted the diamond trade. But there are also some significant differences. The Antwerp diamond heist was much larger in scale, with an estimated $100 million worth of diamonds stolen. The Hatton Garden heist, on the other hand, netted an estimated £14 million. And yet, despite these differences, both heists highlight the vulnerabilities of the diamond trade and the need for increased security and scrutiny. But the story of the Antwerp diamond heist doesn't end there. In the years that followed, there were numerous investigations and arrests, but many of the diamonds remained unrecovered. Nodar Bartolo and his accomplices were eventually caught and sentenced, but the exact circumstances of the heist remained unclear. And as we look back on the heist, it's clear that it was a watershed moment in the history of the diamond trade. It highlighted the vulnerabilities of the industry and the need for increased security and scrutiny. But it also raised questions about the role of insiders and the level of complicity or negligence that may have contributed to the heist. As we consider the implications of the Antwerp diamond heist, it's worth noting that the diamond trade is a complex and often opaque industry. With its own language, customs, and traditions, the trade is not always easy to navigate. And yet, despite these complexities, the trade is a vital part of the global economy, with billions of dollars worth of diamonds changing hands every year. But as we look to the future, it's clear that the diamond trade will need to adapt to new challenges and threats. The rise of new technologies, such as blockchain and artificial intelligence, may offer new opportunities for security and scrutiny. But they also raise new questions about the role of insiders and the level of complicity or negligence that may contribute to future heists. As we close this chapter on the Antwerp diamond heist, we're left with more questions than answers. What happened to the remaining diamonds, and who was ultimately responsible for the heist? And as we look to the future, we're forced to wonder, what's the next big heist, and how will the diamond trade respond to the challenges of the 21st century?